Hey everyone, here we have the Wildlife Rescue Hovercraft by Lego City. This is set number 30570, contains 35 pieces. So you get to make a hovercraft and a minifigure, and there's that Legoland ticket thing that is of no use to me. Well, let's open this up and see what kind of parts are inside. And yes, it is one of those early mornings again, so gotta have an unboxing. Let's see here, what do we got in there? Now I'm hoping that this is printed. First thing is, we got ourselves a sheet of paper for our instruction manual. Let's open that up there. So pretty much what you get. Alrighty. Wow, that's a big plate for the set. That's a 4x8 plate. Also gets some 2x4 roof slopes. There's always been some questions of how do you obtain roof slopes. Usually sets like this, and you just basically have to piece together roofing. You know, you really can't find roofing anymore in any Lego set, so when you see it like that, that's a treat. Okay, that is indeed printed. It looks like we got ourselves a little paw on the front of that. We also get ourselves a, this is, I believe, sand yellow chimpanzee or a monkey. So you obviously can hang, you can grab things, fall on the table. So he, only one of his paws can grab something. Okay. Oh, one of these little 2x2 boxes. Let's see here. Is that a brick thick? Yeah, it is. I don't have any of these. This is the first time I've ever seen one in person. And some Technic pieces. A head that rolls around. Looks like this is, what is that, Jay the Surfer's head? Just one side. Yeah. And, oh, some transparent light blue plates. Those always come in handy when you're, you know, like for water terrain and stuff. And a green apple. My allergies are killing me. We got a baseball hat, a propeller, some 1x2 plates with bow, inverted slope, just your typical stuff. Oh, but not much to really make a mock out of, but at least it's got some basic roof slopes, you know, just black and gray. Alright, let's see here. We're going to put the minifigure together, and we'll just do this live. Making sure nothing's rolling off here. Oh, that's not going to work. We got to put it the right way, huh? Some of you guys and gals know exactly where I'm getting my parts at. Stuff like this. Still getting those questions asked. Jay, where do you get your parts? And now I'm just directing those who ask those questions, like, watch these videos. That'll answer your question. I mean, of course, I get my stuff through Lego's Bricks or Pieces. Oh, Bricks and Pieces and Pick a Brick, but you know, sometimes if you're in a pinch, you know, ooh, I'm going to have to show you something here. Look where those arrows are at. At first I thought this brick went over here on this side, but right here it's in the center. Sometimes I found out doing stuff like this in my building guides is confusing, so I always show these two pieces already combined. It just, you know, it's, if I'm confused, I know somebody else will be confused. Sometimes it's not worth making it more complicated than it is. And I'm kind of getting behind on building guides right now. I'm not writing them up wise, but posting them on the Rebrickable. Alright, so I guess this is where you're supposed to sit at, huh? Yep, doing this stuff before I have to go to work. It's like you got to do something fun before you do your 10 hours of dreaded work, but I have to do it. Somebody has to do it. It's going to have to be me. I'm jumping ahead on the building guide. Wow, okay, I'm way at the bottom here. I got to slow it down. I don't want to have any boo-boos and waste everyone's time. So we got a couple of these here. Oops. So far this build, yeah, it's somewhat keeping my interest. It's, it's just a small build. I like to build really more complicated stuff than something as simple as this. So if you have big hands, these little pieces could be a bit of a chore. So I got a handlebar here and a 1x2 plate with, I think that's vertical or horizontal snap, I don't know. Zoning out again. Oh wait, we got to flip it over and put these on the bottom. They call these shoe plates or glider plates. I just call them little feet. We usually use stuff like this in electronics, so like keep the test equipment from scratching up your counters. Okay, now we can put that in there. Make sure I get that in the right area. So far this thing looks kind of boxy. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it is what it is. I guess this is meant for just more of a simple build. But it looks like it's isolated. So this sits back here, and you put the apple in there. And then, basically, you get, these are the only two pieces you have left. But I'll take the extra trans blue plate, because those always come in handy for water. So, attaching these minifigures to the handlebars, how does one really do this? Sometimes you could just pretend like he's holding on to it. Alright, let me get this apple thing out of there real quick. That's a problem. Unrehearsed, unscripted. Some people tell me that they want these scripted. They want them faster, and I'm like, I don't want to script these. A lot of other people script. So I put the minifigure on the studs, and then I swing the handlebars into his little paws. Alright, makes it easier. Then I could put this in the back. Well, I'm going to have to pick it up now. See how that doesn't fit in there? Because he's holding onto the handlebars. So we already found a little bit of an issue here with me being a klutz right now, knocking stuff off the table. So you can't fit that in there. So I don't know what their deal is with that. I mean, here they show it like this. Maybe you're supposed to force it in there, huh? Is that what you do? Just make him where he's not really sitting down. I guess that's how you do it. And of course, this little guy or gal is just going to sit right here. Well, lay down, whatever. It's obviously an isolated build. This would be great in a Lego city. If you've got a swamp theme or a jungle theme, this would be great. And what I mean by isolated is that you could just drop this into a city. You don't have to build onto it to finish it off like one of those Legos, one of Lego's famous one-walled buildings. So pretty much that's what it is. Looks just like the picture. Get those extra parts out of the way. And just for my analysis though, it's not a bad little build. It kept my interest up to a point, but well, I guess that's it. It's a very small build.